Welcome back. Today we're understanding loan amortizations. Let's break down this subject. What is loan amortization? The loan amortization is our regular scheduled payments. Each payment covers both principal and interest. You see the core formula in the slides. How is about amortization in a visual breakdown? In a visual breakdown, you see the amortization schedules is beginning of a balance. After that, you pay your interests and your graphics grow. After that, you repay for your principal debt, and in the end, you ending your balance. This is a question. When and why I am use amortizations? There is four things you must use amortization. The first, the everyday application. Second, transparency. Third, financial planning. And four, lender's view. Why? Because if you use your money in a different things, you must know how to amortize your loan. Now, let's see a theoretical example of your amortization. This is our first annuity. This is the scenario. You borrow $10,000 at annual interest rate of 5% of 5 years. After calculation, you pay 2,309 per years. Let's continue. Let's take a real world example. After this breakdown table, who show us the theoretical example of amortization table. You see it, the $10,000 loan for 5% breaks. You see, for each years you pay, the first is you pay 8,190. After the second years, you pay 6,291. The third is you pay 4,296. The fourth is you pay 2,202. And the five last is you don't pay anything. You see, your loan payment date is decreased for each year if you know how to use the amortization table. This is the real example. This is a scenario. A 300,000 mortgage at 4% annual interest over 30 years. After your calculation of your mortgage, you could loan 300,000. So if you make a calculation, you must pay nearly 215,000 in interest alone for 30 years. So you must be clever to make an amortization in your loan. What is the expert tip to accelerate your debt payoff? There is three power things you could do to accelerate your debt payments. The first, the power of extra payment. That means when you already pay your debts in the first years, you could add some more money in your payment to minimize the period needed for pay all the debts. Second, real impact. Even 100 you pay by a month that have an impact in your years of loan. Third, the golden rule. Always specify that extra payments are applied to principal only. It means you add the principal amount you pay, not the interests. Let's continue. How is the strategies? Work smarter. Biweekly payments, lump sum payments, and review your schedule. Don't thinking you pay in the bank or in our entities and you don't have your schedule for your payment. For have a full understanding of your payment, you must have a due scheduling in your hand that's help you to minimize the time you pay the debts. Now, finally, let's take a conclusion. How to master your debts. You must understand about the debts. Second, take a plan and use amortization to benefit of your decreased amount paying in a years after years after years. And the last act. Loan amortization is not just a mathematical concept. It's a tool for financial empowerment. Take control of your debt journey today. Thank you guys. See you soon.